think we might just be live. I think if there is anyone, I think there's a couple of people on so far. I'm a little bit early. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you can hear me all right and everything like that. This is only the second time we've been live. First time was on the what was it, on the mobile. This time it's on the Mac. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I can see all the comments and things like that as well. They should be in there. If I can't, then I've got to do something what I don't know about as well. So let's have a look. We'll give it a couple of minutes. It says free on at the minute. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, if you can hear me. Tim, how you, Tim? How we doing, mate? All right, loud and clear, spot on. That's all I wanted to hear, because I didn't want to do 20 minutes talking and nobody hears anything. So how we doing? Anthony, how we doing, mate? Congrats on the 1K. Yeah, it's a bit delayed, this, boys. So yeah, I think we're just short of 1,500 now, which is crazy. It sort of hit like 1,000 and then just went ping straight up. So I thought, yeah, it's about time we did the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, isn't it? I'm a little bit behind on it. So loud and clear. Ray, how are you? Connor, all right, mate? Anthony, yeah, spot on. Lovely. All right, a nice one. Well, yeah, let's do a bit of housekeeping first of all. So obviously asked a few questions on my Instagram earlier. We've had a few of them. What I'll do, I'm literally going to go through how you can enter this giveaway. I'm going to show you exactly what we've got. You can probably see it's not the Jackery. I wish. When we get to like 50,000, then yeah, maybe a Jackery, boys. But yeah, I'll show you what we're giving away. Okay. And then I'll go through how to enter. All right. And then we'll go through, I've been asked several questions today. So we'll go for a quick Q&A. And if you've got anything, stick it in the comments at the same time. And then at the end of the video, I'll just go back to how you can enter, just to reiterate what you need to do. It's pretty simple, like me, very simple, how you enter. All right. So first of all, let's show you the prizes. So brand new, still in the wrapper. Okay, brand new traction hat. As you see, I've got my traction top on. This literally, I've actually paid for this. Okay, fair play to Matt, because he knew it was for a giveaway. He actually offered to give me the money back, but no, it's my channel. Okay, so yeah, I paid out for that. So nice traction hat in there. Okay, traction snud. Hopefully you can see that all right. I ain't even unwrapped it yet, to be fair. So yeah, nice little snud with it. Couple of traction stickers upside down that way. He'll probably be back to front on there, but yeah. And there'll be a couple of LANDYLOVER stickers in there as well, because everybody loves a sticker, don't they? Will you hold that to that 50k prize? Oh, maybe. Hopefully, when we're at 50k, you know, Jackery might well be sending me stuff. So yeah, fingers crossed. I will actually. If I get to 50,000, Tim, you're right. I'll give a Jackery away. So yeah, so they're the prizes, guys. So yeah, decent prizes. If you haven't been to check Traction Gear out, go check it out. All right. I have got a code to use, so don't be disheartened. This comp's going to run, I think, where are we? More or less end of January, aren't we? So it'll probably run about 3 weeks, I think. So about third week of Feb, I'll probably do, maybe not a live, but what we'll do is a sort of an automated number thing on Google, probably record it on Instagram Live so you can all see it. It'll pick a name out, job done. Give me your details and I'll post it off. Simple as that. It's really not hard. So all you got to do, guys, to win the prize, so is like this video. Okay, once this live finishes, you'll be able to, it'll go on as a normal video. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Okay, and then share this video. Okay, so the more this video gets out, obviously, the more chance you got of winning a prize. And all you got to do after that is comment, I'm in. So basically, like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the video, and comment once this live finishes. Comment, I'm in. That's all you've got to do. And that will give you an entry. And like I said, what we'll do, I'll run through it when it gets a little bit closer to the time. I'll just pick all the names out. Some people have obviously got different YouTube names to what their actual name is, and same with Instagram, obviously. I'll literally pick the YouTube name. So if you want a different name, make sure you put in the comment. that you want it at that name. But yeah, I'll get in touch with you somehow anyway, once we've drawn it anyway. So that's how to enter. So let's have a quick look. So let's have a quick look at the comments. Oh, hold that to that. Congrats on the 1500. Thanks, Anthony. Alec, congrats, 1.5. Yeah, I know, it's mad, man. It's just started it, doing bits and bobs of laning, sticking a bit of B-roll together with a bit of music, and people love it. And then it's obviously progressed from there. And actually, I enjoy doing it because it's something different, isn't it? There's not a lot on YouTube nowadays that you can just click on, and you know, hopefully, guys, with me, you get what you're given. You know what I mean? So it is, you get to see the ins, the outs of the workshop and bits and bobs like that. So Luke, hey mate, how you doing? All right. How can I ask a question on here? Gary, yeah, feel free to ask a question on there. I'm gonna quickly run through these comments here, and then I've got a load. Look at this. They've even been writing stuff down. What's going on? So yeah, I had a load of questions on Instagram, so I've actually wrote them down. I'll reply to them on here as well. Then, like I said, for all the new people, at the end of the video, I'm also going to tell you again how to enter the giveaway. Simple as that. Let's run through some of these then. Use that jackery tonight. Could have used that jackery. Yeah, well, probably. It's only the 500, so I mean, I was talking to Rich earlier. I'm so impressed with it. I think it's coming up about 3 weeks old. It turned up on the Friday, and basically it was, I think, about 52% charge, something like that. So I fully charged it for about, well, up to 100%. It took about 3 hours to get there. Happy days. Left it off. I've not charged it since, and we're on 45%. I haven't used the 240. I'll be honest, I've literally just used it for USBs. But I'm always charging my phone on here instead of the computer when I'm working. The kids, 3 iPhones, 2 iPads for the last 3 weeks, bearing in mind, and I haven't charged it, and it's still on 45%. So yeah, I'm well happy with it so far. I thought it would have run out by miles by now. Right, so yeah, I could have used that. Hey, Harvey, all right, mate, how we doing? Nice for joining us, thank you. Enjoyed the live stream last night, lads. It was good. How do, pal? You're well, smashing it, keeping it. All right, Panda, how's it going, mate? Don't know your name, Panda. So is it actually Panda or not? Let me know. Let's go, Jake Boy. Thanks, mate. Evening, Donny's weekend at Van Live. Why do bits keep falling off your landy? Well, it's only happened a couple of times, but it's a landy. I'll just get used to it. Hi from Dublin. Nice one. Shamrock Jerry. Jerry? Yeah, Jerry. That's got to be it. Evening, fella. Leo. All right, mate. How we doing? Don't know what that comment is. That's probably scam. How you doing? Congratulations. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right. So now we've done that. I've already told some of the new ones. So stick around. Obviously, we'll enter again. Let's get on to the Q&As, really. So if you've got any Q&As, stick it in there. I will get through them. It's Chris. All right, Chris. But I'm just going to call you Panda. You know that, mate. Spot on. Keep going. If everyone checks Panda's videos out as well, he's just started YouTube. Well, he's been doing a bit now. But it is like, once people start subscribing, and it does give, let's say, yourself, a YouTuber, I don't know, just gives you confidence to carry on, because getting to that first 1,000 is the hardest part, and after that it starts to sort of grow automatically. So yeah, go check his channel out, definitely. So right, first question that came in on Instagram was best mod you've done on your truck and up to date. Well, best mod, I've done quite a lot, so I'd probably say, would you call it a modification, a roof tent? Because I love my roof tent. I've been out on it so much so far, and I think I've only had it 6 months. That enables me to get out. Yes, if I didn't have a family, I'd probably build a bed in the back and have the diesel heater. But because I've got a family, it's different situations. So the roof tent sort of opens up those different corridors, especially with the awning. So that, and Harvey's going to love this one, big ticket item. That big ticket item is, yeah, man, it's quality. it is literally chuck your gear in the back and go. But if you said modifications, let's take the roof tent out of it. Modifications up to date. I think it's got to be. I love my springs. I really do love my springs. So that will be leading on to other questions that are in here. I do love my springs. They've been a different game. I'm not over keen on terra firma stuff, just because I know I can get better. And you know what I'm like for putting stuff on my truck. If there's a better thing to put on it, I'll put it on, within reason, obviously. So yeah, let's go for springs, 4-inch springs from Full Flex Callum. Absolutely spot on. So I am trying to keep track of those messages as well. So what wheels? I can't even read my own writing. I'm special, aren't I? What wheels are you running? Ah, right. Yeah, this is the most common question I do get asked, to be fair. Probably at least twice a week. As soon as I put a picture, what wheels are you running? So people must like it. So wheels, obviously different tires. So wheels, I'm going to go, they are 16J modulars with a -35 offset. Tires are Maxi Bighorns, and they are 305/75/16s, which equates to, I think they're about 33s. I haven't actually checked, but I did when I first got them. Well, I think if you work in inches, they're about 33s. No spacers. They just sit fat and proud and go big or go home in it. Sorted. What lift was the next one? 4-inch. Just said about that. Callum at Full Flex Springs. I can't emphasize enough. A lot of people sell springs, but Callum, and the way they started the business, it was so in depth. He literally asked me, did I have a front winch bumper, rock sliders? Are you planning on a roof tent, roof rack, this, that, and the other? So he could get all the weight ratios ready for obviously the modifications going on my truck. And he actually built the springs and the cores to that spec. So those springs on that truck now are built to that spec, which is, I was just blown away. And I think there was like 100 quid a corner, but 100 quid a corner for a built spec spring, I don't think it's bad. Let me know what you think about that. But realistically, £100 aside, I don't think that's bad for because at first it had 2-inch springs and 2-inch blocks, and it drove like a bloody prostitute. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. So right, next one. What would you do different on it? Probably get springs earlier. What would I do different? I don't know, really, to be fair. I thought about this one earlier, actually, when somebody asked, and I had a good answer. Now we're live. It's just, what would I do different? I don't know, really. What can I don't know. The only thing I'd probably do different is, I mean, it's got a good chassis on it already, but I probably would have lifted, when I first got it, lifted the body off, preserved it, and then put it down, because what I've got to do now is get dirty right underneath, and you know what it's like, an absolute ball ache, and then give it a nice paint and everything like that. So I'd probably do that. Body, just lift the body off slightly, protect it all. But now I've got a little patch on the back, probably that big. Got to cut that out, weld it. That is the only patch, though, touch wood. So yeah, I'd probably do that. So let's leave that there, because these comments are going mad. So let's have a quick look. It's great. Evening, bud. Evening, mate. Lawrence. Evening, Luke. What tuning company are you with? Good question, Luke. So I am TD5 inside. Okay. Number one, I know not Jose himself, but a rep, and get on really well with him. Bought parts off him before, and yeah, you guys already know I like doing business with people that like not promote me or anything like that. It's more that I get on with. It's as simple as that, and it's same. And I keep banging on about the roof tent. Their customer services, it's like, so you can go with other companies, and I'm not going to mention the companies, but you can go get a certain one, and a year later, you're just a number. Do you know what I mean? And I like doing business with people that's you're not that. You're actually a person, and year on year on year, they're checking out how the product is, or does anything need to be changed, and that's proper customer service business in the overlanding world anyway. You know what I mean? It could be different in other things. So yeah, that'd be that for Luke. All right, bud. All right, Greg. Leo, would you get your disco remapped? It is remapped. The next stage, it is this year, hopefully a bit bigger intercooler. And then we'll be sort of going to the hybrid turbo, pushing it up a little bit. I felt the difference with the roof tent on. I definitely feel a bit different. I mean, it doesn't slow it down, because I just put my foot down a little bit harder. But yeah, miles per gallon and things like that. And if I could have a little bit more poke, I will do. So yeah, larger intercooler, a hybrid turbo going on this year, mate. Thanks, mate. Nice one for the support. No worries, mate. How do you find the weight fully loaded? All right, I say it is roof tent. Well, I've always drove motors without roof tents, so I can't really tell you what it'd be like. But yes, I can feel the roof tent. Well, the what? I think they're about 80 kilos, 85 kilos, something like that. It would be a beer, boys, but I've got to pick my little one up. So it's one of those things. Yeah, so roof tent. You can feel that. What's it like? It doesn't sit arse heavy. I had it proper when we went to Wales 2 weeks ago. I had it proper laden up. I even took the 60-litre fridge out and just loaded it up with crap because we needed it. Got the fire on the roof, the 2 boxes, storage boxes. The trash bag that I've got on the back had logs in, and that was rammed full of logs as well because I knew everything was going to be wet when we get there. And the roof tent, and it just sat about level, to be fair. So the springs really did the fucking job. They really did. Do you know what I mean? I think the next thing to upgrade would be the shocks, but finding decent Disco 2 like +4 shocks is hard to come by. So yeah, that'd be that for Luke, mate. Ray, where did you get your liner for roof tent? It was actually the roof tent's from Landtrekker, and he actually came out with the product himself about 3-4 months. I think it was just before winter? Can't remember when I got it. No, I went on a November camp and I had it then. So yeah, not just before Christmas, November time. He came out of it a week before I went away, and I was like, ha, spot on. And with that, it was great. So me, the missus, and the little one, and I was absolutely roasting it. It was probably about 7-8 degrees when we went in November. 2 weeks ago, it got down to, I think, about 2-3 because the wind came in with it as well. It was bitter. But after the first 10 minutes of getting in there, warming up and things like that, it was all right. It was absolutely spot on. So, yeah, I'd recommend them as well. Guys, if you keep pushing about this Landtrekker. So I'll do it on the live as well. There is a code you can use now. That's now set up. If you want 10% off Landtrekker gear, okay, use LANDYLOVER in the checkout in the discount code. That's all you've got to do. Okay, so they're the 2 companies I'm sort of not working for or with. It's just promoting good brands, simple as that. Okay, so Traction, use LANDYLOVER. If you want anything off Landtrekker, use LANDYLOVER in the checkout as well, simple as that. Okay, so yeah, absolutely spot on. How do you find the way to airbags for me with the Ace? Oh, okay, cool, airbags. All right, yeah, I don't, because obviously everybody just takes the airbag straight off, don't they? Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I've never drove a disco with airbags ever. I mean, what's it like? Let me know. Tim, I throw a sprinkler under the Defender to ensure a sprinkler quality off the dirty drive. Yeah, man, whatever works. I mean, I need down the workshop is turn the water off, obviously for freezing at the minute, but normally about 100 yards away there's a tap, and we can get the jet wash and get under it. But at the minute, mine's just caked in it because that's another thing. We've got to do the transfer box, pick the diff lock transfer box, and we've got to do that. But I just want to get all the shit off first before we get under there. So airbags, yeah. You auto? Yes, Luke. I'm auto, mate. Yeah, yeah. You were saying about that last night, Luke. To be fair, you were saying about your. I think it was your torque converter topping out. So what I'd probably do, and I'm going to do, is get a V8 torque converter. There's a little extension to put on, and then that goes on. But that is your highest powered torque converter you can get to put in there. So I'm going to do that on mine, mate. There's no difference with hybrid and bigger intercooler. All right, okay. Maybe it's the map, mate. I don't know. I mean, obviously everywhere there's 4 tuning companies I can think of off the top of my head, and they all more or less do the same, but obviously they're all tweaked differently, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? I don't really get into it. Does it do what it says on the tin? And can I get hold of him? And do you know what I mean? If there's any problems, yes. Do you know what I mean? Simple. So, Traction's top brand, yes, he is. Panda, and it's Chris, isn't it? Was it Chris? I'm shit. Honestly, I'm crap with names. I really am. Really am. Welcome, try. You're still on there and stage 3. Fair play, Ray. Fair play. Drives like a Range Rover. Yeah, so much more comfortable in corners, brilliant without boating. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, since I've done that, obviously cranked watts linkage, that's really helped with any boating or anything like that. And same with the springs, because the difference of the actual pile. I put the terra firma springs there, and it's like that. And then I put the full flex and I like that. It's all about it's all about size, isn't it? So all freaks, rust protection, yeah. Got to drop a bit. Catch you later, buddy. Cheers, Tim. Thanks, mate. So right, let's get back to the Instagram questions while you keep shoving all that stuff down there. What's the plans for the Defender? I've had that one. The people obviously that follow me on Instagram know it's being stripped at the moment. We've got a few problems engine wise, but you all know we've got a few spare engines, so I can chuck that in if that worst comes to worse. We're down to chassis now, so chassis can start getting cleaned, bits and bobs like that. But yeah, what's the plans for it once it's done? I don't want to tell you the full plans. I want to try and keep that. I've got something in my head what I want to do with it. We are sort of going to modernize it, but not too much. Still keep the Defender. We don't want it smarmy and palmy and never go down the lane. But yeah, we're going to modernize a few bits and getting looking pucker really. I don't want to tell you too much on that really. You'll see it on my Insta and you'll see it on my YouTube. Where to go green lane? I get this one a lot as well. So basically glass. So the Green Lane Association, I think, is it 49 quid a year, something like that. And then you get basically what they call TW2 trial wise. So you'll be able to go on. It's not an app yet, which it should be an app by now, shouldn't it? You would have thought. You get to go on that, and basically it's like a massive OS map, and you'll be able to go in, search on the map, click on the trials that's there, and basically see if there's any comments that you can't go on it or restrictions or anything like that. So yeah, I get asked that question so many times. How's the Jackery? Got gassed at as well, which I just told you, everyone that was on here. Yeah, absolutely spot on. I'm really happy with it. So 3 weeks in, it's down to, let's say 45%, and it's more or less always on. So yeah, I'm gonna do a full video sort of review on that. I'm waiting for a bit better days because I've got a solar panel to plug in, so I can show you basically, let's say we're charging the phone. I mean, let's say that's taking 2 watts now on there. But I mean, on a sunny day, you could be getting 10, 15 watts back in. So you're gaining power as well as charging. So yeah, I want to do a full YouTube video on that. So I'll leave that one there. What do you do for a job? Yeah, random. Totally random. Oh, what do I do for a job? I've got 2 businesses. We've got a lawn care business and I've got a landscape business. So yeah, pays the bills, pays all the bills for the Land Rovers, just about. Yeah, happy days. What's the best Land Rover? I don't know. Could be any. Depends who you speak to, innit? I think the Defender's iconic, and the Defender TD5 That'd be my best Land Rover. If I had a TD5, I think 110 would suit me down to a grand. I do like a 90, but I feel like I'm too old for a 90 now, with kids and everything like that. So yeah, 110 TD5 would do me, but it would be the sound deadening, insulated, everything like that, just to quieten them down. Yeah, apart from that, that'd be me. So right, let's get back to these, and then what we'll do, what we at, 25 minutes, bloody hell, me chatting shit for 25 minutes. And then what we'll do is we'll get back to how to enter quickly again. So mine drives like a Range Rover. Right, Ashcroft torque converter, but pricey. I'm saving my pennies. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really spoke to any of the transmission guys about it, to be fair. I just know it's like putting a heavy duty one in by putting the V8 torque converter in. And then obviously if it happens or anything slips after that, then yeah, you're probably gonna have to talk to the transmission guys, sort of thing. So I take it you're on auto then, Ray, by the looks of it. So Stephen Page, steering knuckle was the best part fitted. It was actually, I'm not gonna lie, So Instagram, as you probably saw it, but where your steering column, well, anyone that drives a Land Rover, majority of the time you're like that, aren't you? Correcting yourself and things like that. So where the steering column comes down into the engine bay, it actually, when it goes down just before the steering box, there's like a knuckle. Okay, and I got it off eBay for, I'm gonna say about 20 quid, and I thought, this ain't gonna be no good at all. Put it on, absolute bitch of a job to get to, getting down there and stuff like that, but got it on, and yeah, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. So what we did when we took that off, we actually set the tracking again on the bars at the bottom. So we set that, then put that knuckle on as well, and yeah, it was absolutely spot on. It really was. It's not 100%. The 33 tires, if you hit a pothole, then yes, you've still got to watch what you're doing because there's a lot of weight and stuff like that. But it doesn't drive like it used to. You used to get in, brake, shit yourself, and be like, oh, which way we going? But now with that knuckle on, yeah, I'll try and share that on my story. Actually, that was a good shout, Steve. To be fair, mate. So, Ray, even if you keep the Defender, you will do the D2 stuff. Yeah. Not many people do too much with the D2. Gives me ideas and different content. Yeah, I'll always keep the D2. I love the D2. Absolutely love it. I've got another one. Once we've finished all the projects. So the main thing is this year, Defender. Probably sell it to fund a overland trailer build, a Sankey trailer, and then after that it will be the other D2, which I'm in two minds what to do with it. I might put it back to standard, sell it because we're holding good money at the minute, or what we might do is truck back. Have you seen these disco truck back ones where you could buy the kit for about 1,500 quid? Or put a Defender tub on the back of the disco. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't owe me anything, that disco, not really. Do you know what I mean? So it's just sat there until I get a bit of money and I can ponder on what I want to do with it, if that makes sense. It's getting dusty, bless her, but she's going to be dry. So yeah, we'll have to wait, won't we? So there was one more question that I got asked actually on Instagram that I've just missed as well. It was, how's the diesel in the workshop heater? Good, as far as I know, to be fair. First couple of days I was down there. First time it took quite a bit to prime. So I'm probably, and we had it on for 5-6 hours. It probably used about, I'm going to say about 3 quid-ish, give or take. What I'm going to actually do, I'll probably try and, we'll keep measurements on it. Obviously, I think it's a 10 litre into, so we'll put maybe a full 10 litres in, leave it on until it more or less runs out. And then I can give you guys like the cost and how long it lasted and go from there. But yeah, it's absolutely banging in the workshop. So that answers that one. I used to have my own landscape company. Oh, nice one, Luke. Yeah. It's hard work, mate, but pays the bills, doesn't it? Pays the bills. Auto rate. Okay, mate. Yeah, yeah, nice, nice. Are you running extended bump stops? Not at the minute, no. I probably would get enough flex. We're going to Wales in the next couple of weeks, so and I'll have, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have the centre diff lock in then, because traction control is just non-existent. So it will be, yeah, I should be able to get some decent flex. I haven't had any bumps or grinds like it's actually touching, so there's just standard on there at the minute. I don't really see the point. I think some of them are absolutely massive, so it would actually stop the flex once it actually gets up there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm still on standards, and I'm quite happy with them. This message is held for review. Get in. Right. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I can show that one. I don't know why, guys. I'm obviously new to all these comments and things like that. What YouTube's done there, is it Ben Sodden? Actually hold his comment and thought it was spam, but no, I quickly read it. Get in, break, shit yourself, daily thing for me and my D2. Exactly, mate. That's how it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So it was until, like I said, we got the track rods sorted, the HD bars at the bottom. They make a big difference. And that knuckle, literally, I think it's 20 something quid off eBay. Absolute bargain. And literally, that's probably the best modification, I think. I think Steve's hit it on the head there. That is the best modification, definitely. When you break, you're not thinking you're going to kill somebody or yourself. It's going to be a mobile bar. Oh, what? The other D2, Steve? Yes, I know, mate. I know. Well, should we take it to Billy? Mobile bar out the back of the disco too? Maybe. I don't think we'll get it done by Billy. Maybe Peterborough. Right. Ambulance body on the D2 would be different. Yeah, I did think about a camper D2. We'll see how we get on with the overland build, because I'm literally building and fabricating and welding all that from scratch. So frame wise, building that from scratch, getting the alley sheets, putting all them on, putting the doors in, putting the capping on, everything like that. So yeah, that would be interesting. That if I do all right on that, then yeah, disco sort of build, maybe it could be a good shout. Anthony, when were you thinking of your next camp out at Nash, mate? I'm actually going in a couple of weeks. What are we on? Thursday, aren't we? Not this weekend, next weekend, I think. Yeah, 4th, 5th, something like that. Going over there, doing strata, doing, I think, Elan. I think is it Tents and Treads have got a big thing over there on that weekend, but they're a few miles from us. So because I don't like massive gatherings, it's okay at shows, but out where, I don't know, it's strange. It's okay we're meeting up with like 10, 20, and then we're probably going off-roading in sections or something like that. But I don't like massively crowded places like that. It's just me. So yeah, in a couple of weeks, mate. Simple. Lawrence, what are transfer boxes like to swap out? The first one I've done, Steve's done it before. And to be fair, for a little lump, they're pretty heavy. Do you know what I mean? Thinking put central diff lock in, mate, man. Yeah, so mine is, yeah, I got it last night. It's got the diff lock and I've got the connections ready to go. And then I thought this morning, I haven't even checked my transfer box to see if it's actually got like the little connection on. So I will be gutted. Well, actually, no, I'll be happy if I can take the top off, get underneath, and I've actually got the connection on my transfer box. That'll be quality. Because I've literally just got to put the lever on then, and then I'll have one spare for you if you want to buy it. So yeah, that'll be that. All I'm going to do with my transfer box, just back on that quickly, is just going to change the rubbers. I've actually got bought a full gasket kit. I think JGS was it. Normally JGS in it, for 10, 15 quid. It's got the 2 rubbers and all the gaskets going. So I'm going to change as much gaskets as I can without splitting it and doing any damage where I don't want to go, because you know my brain will only go so far into things like that, unless you send it to a specialist with gearbox and transfers, because they're a different world, absolutely different world once you start opening them up. Campers are on the way forward, aren't they? Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about a disco. You don't see a disco. You see, obviously, defenders done as campers, don't you? You don't see discos. So that might be one for the back. Yeah, definitely. Have your Wheaties, Steve. Have your Wheaties fixed before doing your transfer box. There you go. So, right. So, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a swag at that. If you've got any more questions, chuck them in now, and then I'll quickly run over the giveaway. Okay, at the same time. So, giveaway. Basically, once this video finishes live, it'll go on as a normal video. Okay, I'll share it wherever. And I want you guys to do the same as well. So all you're going to have to do is like the video, okay? Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, because otherwise you ain't getting it, because that was the whole point. It is a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, all right? So, yeah, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Make sure you share it either Instagram, Facebook, wherever, social media, get the video out there, all right? And then comment. All I want you to do as well is just comment. So it's 4 simple instructions, all right? It's really not hard, and I keep reiterating about it, but I keep doing it, but there is people out there that will then message me and go, what have I got to do again? But if you want to watch the whole video, then there you go. It's back here. So like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share it, and comment, I'm in. That's all you've got to do, all right? We'll show you the thing again, just in case there's new people on. So a couple of traction stickers. Oh, I'm pointing it down there. Why am I pointing it down there? Yeah. Brand new traction snud going on. And a brand new traction hat. Okay. And then I'll chuck a couple of LANDYLOVER stickers in there as well, because everybody loves some stickers, don't they? So we'll stick that in there as well. Hi mate, all right, how we doing? Urban Arc Overland. Guys, if you're into your campers and your van life, go check this guy out, okay? Got a decent Sprinter, and then also he's actually building a rental at the minute as well. So, yeah, spot on, mate. Thanks for coming on. So, yeah, unless you've got anything else that you want to chuck in the comments or any random questions, I'm probably going to wrap it up there, guys, to be fair. Yeah, I think we've just about covered all the Q&As. If I haven't, then by all means let me know on Instagram. Out shoulders of diesel. Yeah, I've done that one. What would you do different on it? Been for all that. Green Lane and Jackery. Yeah, I think we're about done, to be fair. So you've had 2 run-ins of how to get in the competition, how to get in the competition. It's competition now. How to get in the giveaway. So you've had 2 rundowns of that. I'm not going to go through it again. You've had the Q&As. And I just want to say a big thank you for everyone that supports us. Do you know what I mean? Big shout out to Steve as well. Obviously, Steve's the lad in the workshop. He's got the purple disco. Like I say, without him, then obviously electrics I'm crap with. So he's the man for electrics. I do all the fab and the welding and the bits and bobs. So we work well together. So without him, make sure you give him a follow. I think it's TD5 is life on Instagram as well. So go give him a shout out or something like that. But yeah, guys, massive thanks for just all the support, really. Getting us to 1,000 subscribers, much appreciated. And here's to 2,500. Do you know what I mean? So message deleted. There's one that's just pinged through just before I go. On electrical materials, have you done a rundown on the 12-volt install? No, that's a good shout, mate, to be fair. No, I've shown people what we've done, but yeah, I could actually, that's a good idea for a video, that, to be fair, mate. So I think what we'll do is run through, obviously running from the battery down the chassis, and I'll show you exactly how I've done it, up into the split charger and everything like that. I've got a lead battery in there now because somebody owed me some money and he got me a leisure battery. He actually owes me more money, so he's going to get me another leisure battery. And it's I think it's 110 amps sort of thing, to be fair. Evening, Rich. How's it doing, mate? So yeah, there's going to be another lead battery going in. I think, looking at this, lift's just the way forward. I can't afford it at the moment. For the amount of times I go out, the lead's doing its job. Until the lead just gives up, then I'll carry on using it, which, you know, it'll give up one day because lead do. I will be putting a leisure battery in there because it just, I'm outstanding already by them. They're absolutely crazy sort of thing. So yeah, that'll be that. But that's a good shout. Yeah, that's a good point. I will do a video on the electrical rundown. Said Steve did a lot of the wiring. Obviously, we put them all in, and Steve just wired it all up. And I was like, okay. And bearing in mind we did that, that's the only downside with that split charger. It comes without no instructions whatsoever. So it was sort of find out what was what with the tester, and do it that way. It's just my brain with electricals. Oh, just hard work. So yeah, a couple more. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to seeing it. Cheers, Ray. Thanks, mate. Panda, smashing it, mate. Thanks, much appreciated, mate. Thanks for all supporting and everyone that shares the videos as well. It's as I say, it does give you encouragement to carry on, and everyone that comments as well. Do you know what I mean? Comments play a big part in YouTube sort of analytics, likes, and shares and all that sort of thing. So you might get fed up with me saying it on the videos, but unless I don't say it, people don't do it. So yeah, I will. Every video I will promote that because it does help the channel definitely. Seen it and looks ace. Be interesting for a full video for sure. Cheers, mate. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm definitely going to do a video. That just give me, you know, next couple of weeks we'll get one done on that. I think as long as we're not too busy on the Defender. But yeah, guys, we're going to wrap it all at 40 odd minutes of me chatting shit again. But no, I do appreciate it, guys. I do appreciate it. I really do. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. So next week's video is already filmed. We did it yesterday. We've got the tub off the Defender. So, and I'll just have a quick walk around, see what the chassis is like. Because obviously, until you actually get the bodywork off, you can't really see what it's like. So, not going to tell you. I'm going to show you on next week's video. And yeah, we'll get cracking on that. So, take care, guys.